What's going on, YouTube? Have you ever spoken something into existence that you really didn't think was going to happen?
The only thing that you really have to be concerned about is power lines, because the drones do not like power lines.
The drones do not like power lines.
Oh, the humanity.
Roll the intro.
Now, I just switched it into sport mode, and I'm just kind of trying it out, flying it around. When you're in sport mode, you don't have any obstacle avoidance, and I thought I was pretty much in the clear because of the area that I was flying in. Now, the thing that irritated me most about crashing the drone is the fact that the DJI Care and Refresh expired in March, and so I'm not going to be able to just turn it in for a brand new drone. I'm going to have to actually pay to repair it, so we're going to have to see what the repairs are going to cost when I send it out. But I'm getting higher up into the air, and then I had this brilliant idea that I'm going to turn around here and I'm going to start flying out towards the road. And I wanted to get as close to the ground as I could, and I wanted to follow this dirt road. But I wanted to take this road back out towards the freeway, and then when I got to the freeway, I was going to go up, and then I was going to try and see if I could go with some of the traffic going down the interstate, going sideways. But that didn't really get a chance to happen because of right about here.
And yes, it happened again. It was completely my fault, for one, so there's nothing that the drone did wrong. I had the drone in sport mode, and I just didn't even pay attention to the fact that there were power lines there. Now, you've seen the footage. This leg here is completely broke off. You can see the tape that I tried to put around it. And then this here, this is the front facing sensor, and this got buckled in, so this sensor is not working, and this sensor is only working half the time because I think the wiring for the sensor is in here. And I've tried turning it on and turning it off, but and I've even tried going on the computer and recalibrating it. So that's not fixing the problem. And all of this was caked in dirt. And the camera seems to be doing all right. I did get one picture that ended up looking kind of funky. So I don't know if there's something wrong with the camera or not. This leg seems to be fine. And then this was all full of dirt. There was dirt into here, and I got that all cleaned out. And then this side seems to be okay. This leg seems to be okay. There might be, no, this leg seems to be fine. This leg here had a part of the propeller in the motor, and I had to dig that part out because all the propellers except for one broke off, and the one propeller that was on was partly broken, so that propeller is shot. And then on this side here, there's really nothing wrong with that other than, like I said, that leg. And then on the bottom here, I don't know if the camera really shows it or not, but there's all sorts of scratches and stuff. Yeah, you can see on the sensor here the scratches on the LiDAR, and that is what it uses to see where it's at as far as what's underneath it. So this LiDAR is all scratched up, so that's going to have to be replaced. And then this sensor here looks okay, this sensor here looks okay, and then this is just the light for the bottom, and then you can see the scratches there. So let's take this drone outside, and we're going to do the right thing, and we're going to try and fly it. Okay, so you guys have seen the damage that happened to this drone, and all the propellers that were on it were all damaged. But I have extra propellers, and I tried to tape this up like I showed you in the truck, and well, it really needs some like super glue. But I've got my special propellers on it right now, because if this doesn't work, I would rather these propellers break than the DJI propellers. So I've got a pole here, so I'm going to move the camera because I don't know how this is going to work. Okay, I think this is a much better position to try this. So we crashed it. I cleaned it up the best I could, and now we're gonna fire it up and do the right thing and see if it still flies. All right, we were able to calibrate the compass. It says forward obstacle sensing is not functioning. Ambient light is too weak. All right, so that's a thing. And I think it's because of the damage that I showed you on the sensors. But we're gonna give it a shot anyway. So I'm gonna hand launch it like I always do. And because of the wind coming from that direction, I'm gonna hand launch it that way. As you can see, it's flying right now, but it's not very stable. It's kind of going up and down. As you can see on the screen recording, it still has a picture. Now it's going down. I'm gonna bring it up. Okay. Obstacle avoidance disabled. And there's no way of enabling it. All right, let's bring it down. But if I fly this towards me, it's not gonna stop. It's not gonna stop forward. And it's not going to stop backwards. So all of my obstacle avoidance is just gone. I'm in tripod mode now. So I still have all my modes. I wonder if it'll active track. Draw a box around me. Okay, I am the subject. Okay, it's still doing It's still doing its flight modes. It just doesn't have, yeah, I'm getting the obstacle sensing not working. But it is following me. And you can see on the screen that it's not working. The drone enthusiast is not going to allow me. It is the 4th of July tomorrow, and I know that you guys will understand this. Yeah, that gimbal doesn't like to move nice and smooth either. But we have to go. We have to go take a peek. I can't tell if the camera is blurry. Yeah. All right. Happy 4th of July, everybody, from JJ Drones. All right, I already think I'm pushing it. So I'm gonna start bringing it back. I'm gonna do the return to home function. We're gonna see how it does with the GPS. Because it should land right where it took off from. And it's looking like it's about to. I didn't get to see what that warning was on the screen. I'm gonna have to check that out on post. It is correcting itself as it's coming down. And it did see me. So the bottom sensors are working the way they should. The only thing that I don't like is how unstable it is in the air. Let's try launching this again. As you can see, I mean, it might just be the fact that it's a little bit windy out, but the first thing that it wants to do is it wants to drop down. Now, I showed you inside the truck how the sensors were kind of scratched on the bottom. And I'm wondering if that has anything to do with it. Let's take another lap around and then we'll land the drone and go back inside before it starts raining out here.
The other thing that I noticed too is when I pull on the stick going to the right, the camera tilts like really, really bad. I don't know if you can see that or not.
All right, let's go back in the truck and discuss what we're gonna do next.
Okay, so you got to see the drone fly around after it just got done crashing the other day. And as you see, it's not as stable as it should be, and it tries to go down to the ground, and that's because, like I showed you before, this LiDAR here being scratched up. The sensors for the obstacle avoidance don't work at all. You could see that too in this screen recording that I was doing. It wouldn't do anything. So there's nothing to stop it from crashing into anything. For some people, this would be the time that they just give up. And I'm not gonna give up. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna send this into DJI to get it repaired. And then I'm going to have you guys follow me through the entire repair process. We're gonna box it up, we're gonna send it on to DJI, and then as soon as they tell me what needs to be repaired on it and how much it's gonna cost, I'm gonna give you an update on the cost of the repairs. And then when I get it back, we're gonna see how it flies. Doing this YouTube channel was a blessing to me, and I enjoy flying these drones. And this isn't the only drone I have. I still have the Mavic Air 2, and I'm gonna take that out and fly it when this is gone to be repaired. So this isn't the end of JJ Drones. This is just another hiccup in the road, and the next time I will learn from that mistake. If you like the transparency that I share with you on this channel, go ahead and hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and then hit the notification bell so that you can be notified the next time one of my videos is uploaded to YouTube. You definitely want to be subscribed so that you can follow me on this journey trying to get this little guy repaired. And you can also go to my Facebook and my Instagram pages, JJ Drones 360. I also have stickers coming in the mail, and I have a link to Sticker Mule in the description below, where if you want to get your own stickers for your channel, you can get $10 off. Also, you can go to my website, jjdrones360.com. That's where you can see my latest video uploads. You can connect to me on Instagram and Facebook. You can email me through there. There's all sorts of different ways that you can connect with me on the internet. I thank you all for coming along for this ride with me, and we'll see you later on down the road. Bye-bye.